Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. Alright, I decided to, I have all this paint here. I decided to do a landscape with all this paint that I have. So we're going to start with a cool sky here. Yeah, I figured I didn't want all this acrylic paint to go to waste, so I got all my stuff ready. My watercolor superheroes, but I got so much paint down here, I thought I'd do a quick landscape using all this paint. And we're going to mix the sky up with a bunch of colors here. Big wheels keep on turning. Proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on a river. So yeah, we went and did home, me and Lisa, we sang I see trees of green, red roses too, I see 'em bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And then we did someone, last time we played, they requested that we do that Hallelujah song by Cohen. So we did Hallelujah. Yeah, well, we always do, over there we do Country Roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. So if you've never seen me paint before, I am a landscape artist, but I'm always around with. You gotta try different things when you're an artist, or else you'll get stagnant, you know. So that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna stick to the colors that I have on my palette here. This is the colors I'm using actually is for portraits. But like I said, I had so much of it left, I didn't want it to go to waste, so I'll do a landscape here. This will sell. I sold a couple today. Money just kind of goes into my Venmo. I have my paintings hanging in quite a few places in Seattle, and it's like pay and take type of thing. And usually they're pretty honest. I've had a couple paintings get lost, but that's about it. You know, for the last 3 years, I haven't. You guys are what's helping me because they look me up on YouTube and they see all my subscribers, and then it really helps me out because I try myself as a YouTube live artist. What I like, this is one of my I use. I fill in the whole thing with the ground and mountains, and then I'll start doing all the vertical stuff last, like the trees and stuff. So right now I'm just getting some color put in here. We'll get a little brighter as we move to the foreground here. Let's try some of that orange down here. That's really nice. That's what I was using for the skin tone there. This isn't how I always do my landscapes. This is just one method that I use. This acrylic paint. All right, let's create some shrubs out here or something. Thanks for watching, guys. It's almost kind of like Impressionism here. You know what? I don't have any blue, but I have some gray. Blue-gray. Let's see if we put maybe some water in here. Yeah, maybe that's like a little pond there. And we'll put some we'll put a little shrubs on the back side of it here. I don't need any snow up here. I just testing my knife up. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. These almost could be rocks or something. Alright, I kind of like it, guys. Thanks for watching, everyone. I haven't done a acrylic landscape in a long time. Thanks for all the likes. I used to do this with a lot of my oil paintings. I don't know if it'll work with this. It might. Bring some kind of trail down by the water here. There we go. A quick landscape. All those colors that I used are they're translucent colors. Not one of them was opaque or anything. Oh, let's see if I can scratch. I usually can't do this with the... Oh yeah, it's working a little. Usually it dries too fast where you can't make any eggs, you know. Ruben! Thanks, Toey. Oh, you're so good. Thank you. If you're still on, I'm gonna start doing watercolor now. I'm trying to create some comic book superheroes. Actually, today we're going to do a villain. So, I still got a bunch of acrylic paint here, but... So what we're going to do... Since I'm off tomorrow, so... I bought this. This is watercolor paper. That you buy it in the kids section, you get 40 sheets. It was like, I think it was $3.99, and it works good as the stuff you buy, you know, that's $20. It really does. Plus, I'm like practicing. I'm just practicing my techniques, so you might as well practice on cheap paper. All right, here we go. Let's draw. I'm gonna draw some kind of superhero here. Maybe what's cool about this, I put watercolor on there, and I'll throw it in my AI, and it'll, enhance all the colors for me. I think this guy's gonna have a mask on. We're gonna give him some funky hair. Let me finish his hair. What I like when I throw it in AI, I like how it comes up with the name. It's not always like, I notice he uses, the AI will use the colors. Like if it's more blue, he'll call something like the blue ape or the red something, you know. So it's not like he's giving me clever names that. That's pretty clean. Pretty clean lines. Better than from last. Remember last night I was kind of loosey goosey. Let's do this. Uh, we're going to. I put the nail on the wrong side. Da 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 da. I know, I know how to do hands. I just don't want to put all the lines in there. That looks kind of cool. I wonder if he's gonna incorporate his hands into his powers. Hey, Grace, you're back. This is my latest superhero. I'll go ahead and paint it right now. We'll see what kind of name it comes up for this guy. It's like the standard building here in Chicago. When I lived in Chicago, they were building the Sears Tower. I got to see that thing grow every day. You could see it all the way from where we lived on the west side of Chicago. they have the John building has 2 antennas like that. All right, there's our superhero. Let me get my colors now. A little cleaner than I did yesterday. All right, here we go. I'm just going to use my ink intense colors here. I guess I'll start with the buildings. If there's someone in here that's new, and the reason why I use watercolors because ink pens or the markers just take too long to color in, and then they bleed through the paper. So this is the best way to get your color in. So we're going to do like an orangey background because it looks good on a comic book. It looks like nostalgic when you got some yellow in there. And what I'm going to go for is like an old comic book here. I forgot to put the plane up there in the sun. Let's give them blue hair. Kind of turn green if it touches that yellow. And we'll just give them a dark mask. Of course, he's got to have green eyes. kind of like the lines I did this time. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I guess this suit is kind of blue, like Captain America, maybe. His hands look kind of funky, huh? Got the funky hands. Ah, I can't wait to get some rest tonight. Man, I'm working hard. Yeah, they told us they were going to cut back our hours of work. And then I've been working more than usual. I'm not complaining, but I do need to get some rest. All right, let's take a picture of that. Looks kind of cool. A little better than the one yesterday. Samson. I wonder what AI is going to call this one. Let me take a picture of it. Oh. I got to get my name in there. So. All right. If I sat down and tried to make a cool character and spent like a Saturday and Sunday getting all the pages ready and I think it's pretty good. All right, here we go. Let's make the image look like a comic book first. Can you darken all the lines like a comic book and enhance all the colors? You usually get two demos here. Look at the hands, how funky they look. All right, let's check the next one. I like the eyes. I like the mask, came out pretty good. I think they're both about the same. I think this has more darker tones. Use this one. All right, I'm gonna let it come up with a name. Can you turn this into a comic book cover, title, and all the things that go on a comic book? Probably nostalgic looking. I want to put like 10 cents on it. $0.25. Oh, it's asking me feedback, so I say I love it. It's called the Urban Echo. Can I read that? He's the hero with the hair that defies gravity and the eyes that see all. The city is my domain. Let's check the next one out. He holds the power of the metropolis, but can he hold back the darkness? Featuring the origin of the Urban Echo. City in his hands. It's not really bad, you know. Do you have a name? We can name it ourselves. We just gotta tell it what to name it. The weird hands make it unique. Good. Be a backstory on the hands. Storyline. Clark Kent. Alright. How about something with the hair, blue lagoon or something? Yeah, we need a name for the title because we don't like Urban Echo. We want maybe something with, I don't care if it's got the color in it. Blue Typhoon or something. Blue. I mean, let's get just a name, a different name. We'll see what it comes up with. Oh yeah, Blue Echo's good. Let's see if it comes up with a different name. Can you rename the title with a different name for the superhero and keep all the comic book stuff like you had it previously? Starblaze. There you go, Blue Voltage. Let's try that, Blue Voltage. Can you use this image and create a comic book cover? Name Blue, is it? Blue Voltage, and add all the others that go on a comic book cover. Hopefully it understood that. It should. It's supposed to have a PhD and everything. Blue Voltage. We're getting there. I must have said blue twice. So it just kind of, you gotta be precise with this thing. Anyway, I like Blue Voltage. Alright, now watch this. This is kind of cool. Can you create a mini comic with about 3 pages and about 15 panels on the origin of Blue Voltage? I want to do like a female superhero, but I don't know how that well I can draw it. Oh, there we go. Look at that picture up there. Look at that. It does this in like 10 seconds, man. Yeah, look how cool he looks. It's my character. Grace's name. Look at this, how he got his power. I can't read that because it's so small. But anyway. Cool. Oh, he can fly. It's got some power. Look at that. Busted right through a wall. You guys want me to try and do a female superhero? All right. Yeah, the hands are kind of funky. I like the way it enhances the colors. You see that? It keeps my artwork the same. It just enhances the colors. Let's see if I can do a. I'll do a quick female superhero. I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I'm off from work. Uh, I'll try and do a. Sometimes I can draw the face like looking up. We're gonna have her hair kind of whipping over here. She's got a cape on. Ba-da-ba. Da-da-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Zephyr. All right. I'm gonna have to some shadows or it won't look good. I could do the shadow with the oh, here, let me get my marker. Not a marker, but the brush, it goes quicker for these windows. Alright, I'm going to paint it in now, guys. This will be my last. We need some colors now. Yeah, she flies. She's got, I put a cape on her here. Let me do the buildings first. Then we'll pick some colors. Oh, I forgot the, gotta have, some action going on in the sky here. Alright. Let's see, is anybody picking colors yet? What color hair? Like burgundy or something? Well, we'll let. Should I do purple here? Should we give her a purple outfit with like a yellow cape? Yes, because purple, when it enhances the color purple, it really looks cool. I'll do purple with some red in it to give it a little, like a burgundy color. Let's try that. It's just her outfit. Then I'll make the cape yellow, I'm thinking. Yeah, that might end up looking pretty cool. Let's do, I'll try yellow. If it doesn't look good, we can change it to orange or something. I just hope that I got enough lines in there. A little too orange. I think I'm going to do her whole suit. Her whole body, that like she's got a bodysuit on. Still keen on the purple hair. We'll keep the background simple here. I don't know if I like the cape, but I think it'll look good. When it enhances the color. I wonder if it was some orange in there. There we go. That's her sword here. Sword grows like a laser, like a lightsaber. I can already see where we're going to have some issues here. Right on, thanks, Grace. I know I'm not really trying hard. I'm just kind of slapping the color up there. Like I said, if I sat down at a table and really put some effort into these, all right, let's just go with that and see what happens. All right, let's do a picture. It might not come out as good as this one, but we'll give it a try. See all the rendering I did, the lines and the eyes and stuff, the cheeks. But let's try it, see what happens. Kind of curious. All right, here we go, guys. Oh, my battery's going dead. Let me charge this. One of my favorite portraits there. All right, I got it charging. Image. New female superhero. Can you darken all the lines like a comic book and enhance all the colors? Thanks for sticking in there, guys. That's kind of like an old school comic. Got the purple hair there. This suit's more, I like this suit here. Let's turn it into a comic book cover. Can you turn this into a comic book cover with the title and all the things that go on a comic book? Let's see what it names it, Chris, and then we can rename it if it's not that good. Blade Dancer. Her vengeance is sharp and swift. Wow. I like how they put the dagger in her name there. This is almost like that would be good in England, you know, because they don't have guns in England. All they can carry is a knife. This is almost like a British type superhero. Blade Dancer. Oh, let's check out the next one. There we go, the Blade Sentinel. Her justice cuts deep. First issue, collector's edition. That's pretty cool. Well, not bad for, you know, just a quick sketch and watercolor. I like how it changes the colors to a very comic looking. Look at the sky, how cool it blended those colors together in the sky there, the orange and yellow. You want to see something cool? Check this out. You're not going to believe this. Watch this. Can you have the superhero just kind of standing there and moving around a little bit and showing her style? It's gonna like turn it into a cartoon now. It's gonna be pretty cool. If I had the other Grok AI, you could do a whole cartoon. I just have Super Grok, another one that you can do, you know, endless thing. Now that's what I would use for the comic book, that character right there, man. That's pretty awesome, man. I like the way it makes that sword sound. I'm going to animate the other superhero. This will be the last thing, guys. We'll animate this guy. Can you have this superhero just kind of moving around a little bit, showing his powers? Zephyr Blade. This is the blue guy. What was his name? I forgot.
Feel the power surging, unleashing the energy. This city's under my protection. Feel the power surging, unleashing the. This city's under my protection. Feel the power surging, unleashing the energy. This city's under my protection. Feel the power surging, unleashing the energy.
It looks like a regular cartoon.
This city's under my protection. Feel the power surging.
Remember the birds I put in the air?
Unleashing the energy. This city's under my protection. Feel the power surging, unleashing the energy. This city's under my protection.
All right, guys, I'm going to bed. That was pretty fun. I'm gonna have it animate this cover, the book, comic book cover. Can you just briefly animate this comic book cover? Have the superhero just kind of moving around. You know, I was working on a children's book about cats, and this AI, it gave me like 4 different stories in like 2 minutes. That's pretty wicked, man. Look at the cheesy little belt I gave her. It just kept it in there. Her justice cuts deep. Pretty cool, just from that little sketch I did up there. Alright guys, thanks Grace, I'm going to bed, I'm tired. Very cool. Here's the all the stuff we did today. It even did, remember it did the panels for me. Voltage, that was his name. Blue Voltage. Urban Echo. Alright, adios everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm off. I'm going to probably wake up and do a coffee session. Get your coffee ready in the morning.